Welcome back, Commanders. My name's Takriva, and this is a more Europa Universalis 4, playing Common Sense in as the Netherlands, and we're at war with France, and only at 19% total war score, mostly because of yeah, the war goal not being in our possession right now. So. And of course the alliance against us is quite sizable. Oh, Florida is actually sieging up most of Castile now. It would be hilarious to see Florida get independence and also give some stuff back to Aragon. I mean, that would be freaking hilarious. Navarra is a claim as well. Baron 2, Toulouse 2. That's gonna be fun. They're gonna take some stuff. Actually, that might be a good point. Give this to Aragon. Give this to Aragon. Nah, Toulouse, I don't care. Toulouse, I'm gonna let them have it. Well, grant independence to Florida, New Castile, and Castilian Peru. Whoa, that's 3 free nations all at once. That's insane. That's an insane amount of free nations. Yeah, that's just my cannons and some infantry over there. Here's all my cavalry and the rest of my infantry. Besieging the bits that they took from us. France still has 2 tech penalty on us. Basically, this entire army could potentially get a lot of stuff done with them. I really need to get Roussillon. Gold Coast. Oh, hang on. That's excellent news. You can go to Wida, and you guys can move on to Gabon. Don't have any claims, but it's Portugal, and we're at war with Portugal as well, so... Is that a fort? Yeah, that is a fort. Well, that sucks. Poitou has been sieged. Let's go to Narbonne. They're sieging back their own capital, but it has a very strong fort. Seriously, it's... Wow, it's 5,000 strong garrison at max level. That is pretty damn good. Okay, Bavaria, where are you going? Whoa, what? Grain will be produced in Mentawai. Wida has come under our occupation. That means that we have movement through Kano, so we can actually go to Bonny. That's actually quite useful. Are you 40 not? They are trading. Oh, it was... We actually were there right at that point. Yeah, and this one we can move back into. Kind of weird. Palatinate accepted peace with the former enemies in Magdeburg. Can't you just finish the siege already? I only need 10 artillery for the bonus, so... His 7 means that I can split off... Yeah, that's fine. Oh, great. Now we have to go... Hang on. We don't have to go all the way around. We just went from Toulouse to Narbonne. Now they do have to go around. What is this magic? Narbonne has become occupied. Now... Jesus... Yeah, I feel like I have to take out this Portuguese army. There we go. And, yeah, they did start the siege, so... Let's all come to Roussillon, where we will not have the supply limit by far. A little bit of supply issues to help combat the entire army. That's... worthwhile. We have a 65 army right now. Jesus, go to Girona, and we actually have... Oh, that's useful. Oh, ho, ho, ho! A 665 ruler? Yes, please. And Portugal, I'm coming for you. Border conflict. Great Karoo. Get Trade Company upset, or we gain a claim on Swellendam. Endorse their behavior then. So U15, I need to get you over here because I want to get something sieged on the Baleares, as it is a French core, or a core of Aragon. Oh god, they're gonna be there first? Oh, which means that I'm just here as backup, which means I get less losses. Oh, this still hurts the Portuguese quite a bit. And we are the ones in charge too. So we do have a shit ton of morale more. They have more tactics though. Hang on, seriously, you are sending your own transports out to kick out mine. That's interesting. Apparently we have 24 mercenaries right now. Let's unsiege Murcia then. Paris is still at negative percentage as well. We come in, we get a 21% siege started. Wow. By +2 to the fortress being quite out of date there. You guys, they don't have a fort here. Angostura has become self-sustaining. We did not have a colonist there though? Apparently not. Let's see, all the colonies together. We only have 4 colonies though. So I'm gonna add you to the company. And recall our guy. Hang on, you will use... I cannot do that right now. Fine, I will send these 2 troops over there. And now that we should get a colonist back, of course they do, we can send someone here. Right, our ship should be in position now. Select army, I'm gonna split off 3 of them. You're gonna go to the Baleares to siege it up for us. And then we're gonna give it to Aragon. Murcia has been sieged. Perfect. Let's go to Soria. Seriously, how long does it take to get into a port? These are heavy ships, they're not transports. Oh. Did we... Oh no, we called them back to protect our own fleet. But yeah, so these are not transports. It's not like we can simply move here. That's why we couldn't do the transport thing is either. Buena, sure. Let's use them to go there instead. Hopefully they don't completely destroy it. Oh, that's fine. You are going to protect trade, and let's divide by the amount of trade power we actually have everywhere. Well, we don't have that much in Lubeck still, because we don't have anything on the ground. I don't need it either. So, Bordeaux, everything is being moved on anyway. And we cannot send anyone to Champagne or the Rhineland, sadly. It should be more beneficial if we move the money through Lubeck, actually, instead of through Champagne. Because we have more power in Lubeck, which means we're moving more money through Lubeck. Yeah. Let's do it like this then. At least it should be the case. Lubeck currently has 101 ships patrolling. Because we're going to get even more, I'm going to get a bigger slice of the pie there. I'm interested to see how much this changes. Hang on. So we're currently making 137 from trade. Wow. Just, it does mean it's partially because we are moving more money from Champagne, probably. Aragon, are you coming? I think they're coming. They have no light ships though, and there are 5 heavies over here. Recall from Savoy. It also lacks naval morale. Yeah, definitely. Naval supplies in Taranga. How are my ships even doing? Quite badly, I expect. Actually, not that bad. 64% is the lowest right now. They've damaged our colony. Oh no. But that was it. There was nothing else happening there. That's fine then. 7% siege now there in that area. Yeah, it takes longer because reasons. We've lost 2 transports already. We have converted Linga, which means we can add it back to the trade company. And Indragiri is next. So we're slowly but surely making this all reformed. Converting the people, making sure they follow the better. Soria is back to Aragonese control. We're going to we lost some transports. We have no spare leader, but that's fine. If you could please finish the siege now, that would be nice. There we go. Let's have some fun over there. And this transport fleet does need to get into port now. Oh crud, are you kidding me? I thought they'd arrived now. Well, that was annoying, to say the least. Theologian died, get a new one. And you wait a little bit before moving along as well. Or go to a completely different position. 5th of Feb. It takes way too long for these people to land on islands and stuff. It's wave of obscurantism. How is our unrest? Probably quite. Yeah, we do have a decent amount of war exhaustion, so ignorance is bliss. Rather lose a little bit of prestige than that. They did lose 1 heavy ship though. Please move on from the Paris area, that would be nice. There we go. Now I can put you in port. Yeah, they didn't give anything back to Aragon, but that's fine. They're going to siege Calais. 77. Wow. Even with almost 12,000 artillery, they're only at a minus 77. This is perfect. Now I can attack the French. And they have no river crossing from Alençon, even though we do have... Yeah, they have better river crossing things, so... actually, I need you to go to Maine, you to Alençon. I need to get the mercenaries in first, so they take the brunt of the damage. Oh, English Brazil allows people in our markets again. It did go up slightly. Does make the Hansa more rich and French less rich, which is actually also a side effect that I really don't mind happening here. Okay, so you are gonna get my leader. Just wait yet. 23rd of March, and you'll be in there on the 28th. So I should be moving on the 22nd. There we go. That should make it one day after the arrival. And there's no river crossing here. And Portugal instantly stops the siege because they know this is a bad attack for the French. And they come in on the back line. But I think it's too little, too late, because we have quite a big tactics advantage as well. Does hurt a lot, but mostly mercenary if all things went according to plan. Yeah, we lost almost 9,000 mercenaries out of 15,000 total. Why don't you go that way, and you go that way. The big army gets the leader again. Oh, hello, Provence. Probably the worst place to be right now, because I'm coming in. Yeah, that is probably a very bad place for him to be. And oh, hello! France actually retreated there. Damn it, they did get the morale tick. Won the siege of Bonny. Perfect. And maybe you guys go to Cameroon as well. I shouldn't be waiting for this one. I do need to wait a single day, so they arrive the day after, which means the mercenaries are once again in the front line. Let's shift consolidate our forces so they have a stronger line going on. Portuguese army is moving back in. France doesn't have a lot of places. USA, they tell us of the Declaration of American Independence. Thomas Paine, the English-American political activist, author, political theorist, and revolutionary who inspired the Patriots to declare independence from Britain, argued in the first edition of Common Sense that USA needed a formal Declaration of American Independence. Without a Declaration of Independence, USA is considered outlaws by the European nations, rebels against a legitimate monarch, and to transform us into a legitimate nation, we need international recognition for our cause and foreign allies to support it. The Declaration of Independence is a statement that announced that the 13 states regard themselves as independent states and no longer part of the British Empire. USA and Lithuania get the event? Okay. Oh, congratulations, USA. I do wonder how long I'm going to be in this war. Seriously? Oh, wow. Calabar has come under the occupation of us. And the Battle of Lyonnais was won. Barely. You're running to Savoy. Okay. Let's see. How is Aragon? Yeah, Aragon is okay. Interesting. Might actually have to deal with that army then. Cameroon is now under our occupation. Perfect, you can come to Fort Aardenburg as a token force. And I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. This war started in 52, so actually if we full siege France... Oh, they unsieged Navarre, the bastards. If we full siege France, and by next year, that actually means that Aragon will gain a 100% war score at that point. Make sure to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you want to keep up to date in the future, and I will see you guys later.